Welcome back, heroes.
Ooh.
Ooh. You had a wild first day in Elyarin. A day has passed, and an even more dramatic night. You met pixies at some magic ruins. You fought banshees just after sunset. You played a rousing game of bumblecups at the Lazy Bee Tavern.
It's fine, I'm fine.
Yeah, right? You met Nightjar, the Jagmea, who's head of the local thieves guild. And then you ate a whole fish. You drank like one. You had a bath with another warrior. You heard voices in your head. And you chased Zup through the council palace secret tunnels.
Thanks.
After some people stole his book from him, burned it, read a bunch of magic words out of it, and then went to bed with a tiefling dancer, not for the first time.
Yeah, it was a good night.
Now, you start the day in Elyarin with a ticking clock. You know that it's one more day until Harl Vernau's son will be married. And he expects you to catch the Green Mother, who you now know is kidnapped, before this deadline. We left you in two-ish groups. So we're going to start out with Arrin, Ahloni, Senno. Your minis are in the Palatinate district. You are at the Council Palace.
Stop, get the... Pull yourself together, man.
You're in the tunnels directly below the dungeon.
I got the plant.
It's a great tunnel.
Okay, so if you remember what happened, Ahloni had just grabbed the plant from you, smashed it against the wall. You're holding it again, now back to being a little root bundle. A little worse for wear, but it's okay. And the white petal bloom at the top still looks perfect. And there's just a pile of petals behind you, because the more you pulled off, the more beautiful and perfect the bloom looked. And you can feel that there's something hard inside that your teeth almost chomped down on. And the three of you are together in the bit of the light filtering down from the dungeon above.
Can I stick my paladin fingers in and try to pull the thing out? Did I try to do that last week?
You can.
I know. What can I say?
Yep. You can't get in there. As you feel around and you try to go deeper and deeper, all you get is more the feel of the soft, silky, wild rose petals.
But what about the hard thing?
It seems like there's something hard in there, but the more you dig into it...
Can I just gently kind of give it a little shake upside down?
Do it.
I done it.
Couple petals fall off. But it still looks perfect.
I wonder if we put it, plant it outside in the sun, so it, blooms in the sun, maybe?
We're in a tunnel right now.
Yeah, so we would need to go outside the tunnel.
Were we in the middle of something before I...
Well, I was
Just
trying to
saying,
take
when
it.
we get outside in the sun.
Yes, I mean, that's a good point. Clearly, smashing it against that wall did nothing. I tried to bite it as well. That tends to work for me.
Don't
Did not
bite.
do anything here.
It very much confirms that it is a magical flower, though.
It
right?
is
Because if it had been a real flower that you'd thrown across it would be damaged. So now, definitely no, not real. We can change how we think about it.
Yeah, I think it's a key of some sort or something like that.
I think it is the
don't
key.
know.
Remember Zap in his thing, he says he's searching for the key, right? In his...
Show it to Zap.
He says, the little mouse came from far to find the key and plays a part. When the flash of dagger shine, I'll kill them all and take what's mine, blah, 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 who cares? But the key part.
Yes.
He is looking for a key. This is a hidden key from someone who was kidnapped and hidden with the stuff.
It's true, it was
Now
hidden. Even in that cell, she had hidden it.
Yeah, so I think they probably kidnapped her from there, hoping to get it, but she left it there. And so now we found it and we need it.
Plant it in the glue.
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Not a bad idea to take it to the pixies. Well, that's pretty far out of our way, though. So.
Okay, so definitely lied to you last time. I mean, I know I can detect evil and good, but not magic. So who you really want is Rurik. Maybe I'll zip out and plant and try to find you guys later.
Well, all I was really trying to find out was when I chased up above us here, through the dungeon and down the hole, he just disappeared. Disappeared. There was no sign of him anywhere, no sign of anything disturbed, moved, nothing. He was just gone. I don't know how one does that, but
Are you sure you didn't just roll a very shitty investigation roll?
I'm pretty sure I felt pretty good about it. He was just gone, all right?
Question, Alan.
So I thought if maybe those who are more magically inclined took a look, maybe they'd find something that I didn't. But
I mean, we could take a look for sure.
I promise you, we go up this way, we can walk right out the front door. Much easier than going back through the tunnels.
Fair enough, yes. What about that?
They know us around here now.
Yeah, no, they were fine with it last time too.
So-
Worked great. Very smooth
Got my paladin
exit.
flaps.
Yes. It was a very smooth exit, no issues. All right, so we just
I stand by my series that paladin and nobles walking around town, even if we have a half-orc with us, should draw less attention than weird enormous dwarf and a vampire walking around, like, jumping into wells and stuff. Like, people should be more suspicious of that than noble and paladin.
Yeah. I'm gonna push the cage up and over the gate, as I did last time. Who wants to go first?
All right, give me a boost. I'm taking my flower, you know.
You know, I think we should hold on to that very much. So at
I'm
this point.
holding on to it, thank you.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fair. All right, come on. Up you go.
Quick boost. And it's not that hard to flip the paladin up there, as it's only like
All right,
5 feet
Senno,
away.
you're up.
I'm only 5 feet.
Okay. Whoa!
Don't look up, Ahloni. He's in robes.
He has pants on.
Pants on. I don't wear robes. I have pants and a cloak.
Fishnets.
Pull myself up.
Underneath my pants.
And
That's
you pull
what
yourselves up.
lingerie is, but...
So the three of you find yourselves in a very familiar dungeon space where you first investigated the Green Mother's cell, and you see Termic there, that young guard, and he is scrubbing the floor as
hello,
there was
Termic.
some remains of an altercation there last night. And we'll come back to the three of you as we now go over to the groups that are in the corners. So, you guys are in different shops across the street from each other. Elendar, you're at the bakery.
Yeah.
At Bun Intended, so you can throw your mini down. You guys all know where the corners is now, right?
Yeah.
You're right.
Sure.
Right?
The one with all the corners.
And you guys are together kind of across the street.
In the forge.
The only people who've been really traveling through Arafel, this district in between, is Ahloni and Sanguina when they met Night. You guys have walked through it, but...
Night.
What did you call this again?
You're just having an apple turnover, like a little apple pie. So it's like 2 silver pieces for all the food you've eaten here.
Have a gold.
Oh, so the heroes of Valiant are so generous. Thank you. Oh my. I mean, do you want me to pack you up something to take for the day? Like I can make it, it's so many things we could, do you want more? Something else? For later?
Paladin wants a snack.
Yes. 1,000 times yes.
Okay, great. And he runs off to pack you a little picnic basket.
Okay.
And you can leave anytime you want and
Okay.
meet up with people. So just
I
let us
will
know.
meet up. I'll just go across the street there.
Okay, so where heading towards the blacksmith.
I-
You guys are inside of the blacksmith.
I calmed him down. Is he in?
Let's start with
Sorry.
you joining
Yes,
them. Let's
sorry.
start here quickly because you guys are still talking to Jenny Hoop, the blacksmith.
Yeah,
And
right.
then
Looking
you
at
can
that
join
map.
them and it feels
Excellent.
like you had time.
All right, so Jenny, this mine is haunted, you say?
So people say, I've never been there myself.
Right.
Do you know how deep it goes?
Gosh, pretty deep, I assume, because they've been down there for quite a while, mining all the colors of jade. We're most famous for purple jade that's very rare, but
But the mine
we've
isn't.
been able to mine it here.
Is the mine being used anymore? It's not being used
Totally
anymore.
abandoned. No one goes there anymore. So when the mine was abandoned, it used to be, I don't know which nobles had stakes in the property, but then the land just transferred over to the town. So now the town owns it, and no one spends any money doing any maintenance, so no one goes out there anymore. But
So no one tried to close parts of it up so that it wouldn't be dangerous for anybody. It's just full and wide open.
not that I know of. I mean,
All
people
right.
pretty much know that. And little kids, I suspect, still run out there. And,
I was gonna
you
ask
know.
if kids go there. Has anything weird ever happened to them?
Right.
No, they just come back telling stories about how it's haunted and scary, and they hear lots of noises.
Oh, all right.
You know,
What kind of noises?
scratching and groaning noises.
Scratching and
Well, I mean, those aren't always bad. Sorry.
Keep
all right.
last night to yourself, could you please?
Sorry.
Right.
I'm sure you heard some of that.
I did.
Never mind.
Try to see it.
I mean, are you here to shop, or you want to buy something?
Oh,
Do we need anything? I don't know if we need anything.
what do you have?
Right.
General wares for sale that are related to our metalworking business.
Anything that might be helpful in mine, perhaps?
I have a pickaxe. Are you going mining?
No, just exploring, I think.
Yeah,
all.
might check this place out. Trying to get to the bottom of. Did you hear about the banshees last night?
So crazy. But you guys are part of the heroes who came to the
Yeah.
city for the wedding and then saved the day. I mean, for now is telling everyone.
We were attacked.
For now, which for now?
Hal Vanau.
Only
Oh,
for now.
oh, okay.
I mean, he was reassuring people because everybody came to the council palace and they were quite concerned that something like this could happen in our streets, and there's so many people here visiting. The town has
Right.
never been busier, so very quickly he was telling everyone no one died. There are some people here who are here
Oh,
for the wedding.
that's not true. Someone died.
No, he told us for sure no one died,
Well-
which is thank goodness, because I mean,
The
What
thing
if-
that led us over there was we found a body.
That's right. One of the children of the seed.
but
actually.
maybe someone came around and revived them. You know, there's
Well,
lots
not
of
that we
magic.
saw.
You guys know about magic.
I'm
like in
pretty sure
Save.
that nobody revived this particular child of the seed. She was quite far gone.
Are you sure it wasn't just that she'd passed away earlier? Because you know sometimes.
No, she had a very particular kind of on her
Oh,
face
that's
that
right.
You could turn.
I feel like that was the banshees. Hey, Elendar, how you doing?
Oh, hi.
I calmed him down.
Is the ringing of the hammers not hurting your head?
I have timed the chewing of the food to make it sound like a song I would rather hear.
Is that pastry in your ears,
Good
Eleanor?
trick.
Did you put some pastry in your ears?
No, that was there from last night.
Oh, right.
Messed up. So Jenny,
Right.
what's the core of the problem between you and this Olavi guy? Is there anything we can do to help?
He's an asshole.
So
Do you
no.
have a spell to cure that? I don't know.
I've got a hammer to cure that, but
I've
that's
tried
probably
that
a bad
once
idea.
and spent a night in the cells.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Kaleva does not take kindly to solving problems with your fists.
Right.
Oh.
I think that this is their fate.
Yeah.
I think it's their fate to just fight until the end of days. I think we should just leave them alone to their own devices.
Does that sound good to you?
I mean, I don't think anything will change.
I have it handles. I mean, next time he comes and leaves another pie full of dead birds on the stoop, I will, I don't know, I'll poison something at his house.
You've just
I
been messing
did-
with each
I
other forever. It's
Sounds
never
good.
gonna end.
No, not to kill him, just to make
No.
him really sick and miserable.
Right, of course.
I think there is another way. There is an old saying among the elves of my island, roughly translated to common,
Oh, God.
means asshole begets asshole.
Oh, okay. So I think
So
we're
I guess
gonna-
you guys are leaving now.
Yeah, I
It was
think we're
very
gonna leave.
nice. Thank you for visiting
thank
the
you.
Jade Forge.
Yeah, thank you for the
means
information.
If you are
I think
Elner.
you can get the fuck out. She
there's-
goes back to work. She's
Oh,
ignoring
crap.
you guys. now.
Okay, I was gonna ask where the temple was.
It's too late now. We'll find it some other way.
So I'm thinking that maybe we could get someone to help alleviate the bad feelings you're having after last night's adventures.
the food.
Yeah, is that helping? You still seem a little. Yeah.
As you guys are, there's blacksmiths and peep shop people are kind of staring at you, so you have to kind of walk out while you have this conversation. And when you immediately head out into the street, because you're not that far from the well, you
Yeah.
can still see it from where you are. You see that Kaleva is there with a small crew, and they are boarding the well up.
Oh,
and
nice.
she has a crew of. They look like they're probably healers. They're wearing long. White robes and cloaks, and they are pulling people who seem sick towards them, and she's trying to organize clearly some sort of mission to
Oh.
first board up the well and second help out the people who are sick. But of course, the children of the seed, you've met them. They're just like flailing around and they're skipping, and then there's people trying to like catch them and bring them over to tents to sit them down in the shade and try to take care of them and
Harm
give them
reduction.
tonics.
Question, hold on, question. For the people that she's trying to heal, is it just the children of the seed, or is it everybody in that area?
It looks like Kaleva is mostly discussing with the people who are the construction crew boarding up the well.
Okay.
But she's pointing at just anybody who she thinks looks sick. And she has just like 3 or 4 of these healer people.
Is
who are
anybody
probably-
but the children of the sea bleeding from weird
Make a
spots?
perception check.
I would like to do one too.
You're probably not seeing anything.
No, I'm seeing this pastry, but good though.
13?
18.
So you pick out that they are both children of the seed and just general looking maybe townsfolk who have come out into the street concerned because someone's out there boarding up their well.
Right.
So you notice that it's just a collection of general people of the corners, and you do notice that there are a few of them, especially the ones that are extra prancy, fancy-free, and wild, and super dirty and gross. But basically, the crazier they are, the more likely they are to have the blood on their eyes, nose, mouth, ears.
But that's just the children?
No, anyone.
Anyone.
Children
and
of the
there's people
seed.
that are acting
Yeah.
other than
Not just kids. Do you mean
No,
children,
I-
of,
children
the
of the
seed?
seed.
Children of the seed
Anybody who's... There are a couple townsfolks as well.
who are
Oh.
also bloody.
Anybody who's been drinking from the well, probably, right? So
Yeah.
you
This
can...
is the question.
Okay, that
These
was
are the
trying to figure out.
answers.
All right, I'll head over to Kaleva. Hey guys, we should go talk to Kaleva.
Absolutely, it's time.
Ooh, can we do that one more time, but not as loud?
We should go talk to Kaleva.
It's time. Let's go.
Just follow along, and I will try and see if we can get you feeling better.
That's right.
I am silence, I am darkness. We can all be silence and darkness.
Sounds fun.
You guys walk over to Kaleva, and we head back to the council palace.
Oh, that good.
Yep. So you guys see Termic. He's scrubbing. The bucket that he's got has the distinctive pink tinge of soapy, bloody bubbles. As
Hello,
he's-
Termek.
Termek, what the heck happened here last night?
Oh, I think some dogs got in a fight.
They did not. This is where I found the dogs after Zup had come through here and hurt one of them.
Yeah, that's not cool. You don't hurt dogs.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
But the dogs are fine.
I like to Zup.
Healed
but
them right up. They're back in a safe place.
Very disappointed me.
But he clearly is where I took care of the dogs, and just around the corner here and down the hallway is where he got away from me as I took care of the dog.
Oh, you guys shouldn't stay in the council today. The palace is just a buzz.
Because of the wedding.
What?
There's a Hamerlin called a special council meeting today.
Where is that being held now? Termek?
In the chambers of the council, but it's super private. No one is allowed in. Vernal was here, and he left and very upset and mad.
So he's not at the council meeting?
No, which is very unusual.
I think that maybe we should try and get into this council meeting. I mean, we're here. Hamerlin knows
What?
we're here. We're all here.
The gods are not going to let you do that. Like, no one gets into the meeting. It's very private. Hamerlin herself, she came all the way through the palace, and she put up wards. And she said she was very upset. You could hear her storming around. She said that someone cast a spell in her palace last night. A conjuration spell. I don't really know what all of that means. And she...
Hamerlin knows that we're here to investigate all this, and we have been through all these approval processes and stuff. Yeah, I think
Senno, we're not going to talk to this guy about it.
it knows matters what. He said, just tell me where
All
it's
right,
all
now
No, we'll
show me
talk
the
to
door.
we'll talk to the guards just outside of the room there. We'll let them know that our information is
Why are you
important to their
divulging our
meeting.
plans to break up a...
Because our
Yes.
plans are to investigate as we've been hired to do by these peoples. There's nothing to
I think-
hide.
I think maybe
You're
I should-
making us seem much more sketchy than we really are by acting like there's stuff to hide here.
You're the one wearing fishnets under his pants.
Right,
There's
no.
nothing sketchy or wrong about wearing lingerie under your clothing. That is
think-
Thank you very
perfectly
much,
normal.
sir.
Maybe I should just escort you guys outside of the palace.
What, no,
I'll
just-
I'll
We're
escort
gonna
you
go,
out.
we've got some investigating to do.
Please,
You
please,
keep
no,
mopping
he
up
will
your stuff.
show you.
is the council meeting held in Hamerlin's office?
No, that's her office. She just said.
No, there's a
You
special...
can't listen when I interrogate.
I'll take you guys out of the palace. You know what? You just follow me to the outside. It's a
No,
special meeting.
you've got
Please
work to do.
don't
We
make
will
me
make our
hurt
way
you.
out.
This paladin doesn't go where she does not want to go, because that's how paladin do. Now,
You're making all this worse.
He just goes back to... He's like, okay, I don't know anything about this.
Thank you very much, sir.
peace
for your
out.
time.
So, where did he disappear?
Just around the corner here, down the hallway.
Yeah.
And then I take them down around the hallway where I'd gone last looking for Zup and
Yeah, let's give this a little snoop. Investigation, I guess, or Arcana?
You tell me what you're looking for.
I would like to do Arcana. I'm looking for signs of magic or anything like that.
I would like to cast, or I guess I can just kind of do it. I'm going to do my detect evil and good thing.
Okay, we'll start with Senno and then go back to Arrin as she just reaches out with her paladin senses.
Yeah, just a 10 on my Arcana.
Nothing special stands out to you. You think a little bit about what Termic just told you about conjuration spells. You know, that's the class where teleportation type spells would fit into.
Okay.
So you're thinking a bit about the schools of magic. I mean, you have some of those abilities or know that someday you might look into it as you've read about them.
Okay. Oh, well, unfortunately, not much useful here that I couldn't have figured out just by hearing the story. Yeah. He portaled out of here, I'm pretty sure.
But you also know that Hamerlin has gone around and set up wards now to try to prevent that sort of stuff.
Oh,
Right?
yes.
Because that's what Termic told you she was
But
doing.
it is warded. I think now that we're out of the way with Termic, we should just go, like, find ourselves a little council room and
I do not disagree with that.
see what we can do.
You don't detect any evil, and you can generally sense the feeling of good around you. Much like downstairs, you can kind of tell that these guys are mostly good. And the perception that you have of the space around you is that if there's anyone around, there's not really anyone up to evil intentions.
Just going to it's a very good thing you brought me here, Ahloni. Run my hands over the walls.
Right, you lick things. I just say you lick things.
We're good.
It's just saying.
It's good investigation.
No evil. No evil.
Good. All right.
Fine.
All right then. Geez, I don't know even where to begin.
Council. It's probably
Your
in the center.
sensing of good is almost like a beacon now, that you guess that it's Hamerlin, but there is just you have a homing device if you wanted to follow it.
Excellent. Follow me, boys.
Okay.
All right.
Wind through the palace.
I rummage out, I get my signet ring back out and put that on, just in case.
Are you gonna flash it at guards, or you're just keeping it low key?
No, I'm playing it cool this time.
Not playing something.
Okay, and so you walk through the council palace. It is luxurious, the halls that you're in, and you're traveling down a very plush, carpeted set of small stairs. And then as you head forward, there's a large set of very heavy wooden doors, again with silver dragon handles, sort of like on Hamerlin's office. And there are several guards stationed out front. 2 are seated and 2 are standing.
Cool. I'm just gonna breeze right past him and pull an arrow going.
Oh, they do not let you get close to the doors. They all stand in front of the palace.
Gentlemen.
Good morning.
Yes.
I'll handle this. Paladin.
Right, yes. Okay.
It is
While they are staring a little bit at the orc in the midst, the half-orc.
Fear
Excuse
not,
me.
my half-orc. He works for me. It's fine. It is absolutely quintessential to the safety of this town that I see Hamerlin absolutely immediately.
Hamerlin said no one goes in.
Oh, but she doesn't know it's me. She'll be very, very cross.
We're here on official
Impede
business.
me.
Roll. Now you are either doing
I'm going to try.
intimidation or you're going to do
I'm
persuasion.
going to try persuasion. If that doesn't work, then I'm going to come in.
Are any of these the guards that brought any of us to there the first time? Because there were guards that came and summoned us. And them
You can
to,
recognize a few faces. One of them looks familiar-ish, but generally they are sons and daughters of Kaimond, so everyone looks pretty similar.
Okay. Well, ones that looks like...
Maybe you recognize him. Roll history, maybe. Let's
17.
17.
History 21.
Okay, let's start with Arrin, and then we'll go to Senno. So, what's the phrase that you look inside of this young man or woman's eyes? You're looking for a guard that looks like, just like the main one?
Just, yeah, and I'm gonna get very, very close and I'm going to say, I appreciate your help in this matter. Open the door. Please.
I don't think I can't open the door, but I could send a message to Hamerlin and maybe she could come out to see you. Is that good enough?
We'll see.
You might want to let her
Drops
know
his stuff
that
as
I can.
he's like looking at you like,
You might want to let her know that I can tell her who cast the magic in her castle last night.
okay,
Go get her.
what?
Yeah.
What?
You're doing well. You're doing so good.
Thank you. And then do you recognize?
I rolled 21.
Oh, yeah, there's for sure someone you've seen before.
Okay, so I go to that person. I'm like, hello, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name last time we're here, but you know that we are here on official business. You helped bring us just yesterday to meet Hamerlin, and we have stuff to report back. So, I mean, you can vouch that we're here officially. You know us, you know our reputation.
Don't worry, Senno.
Persuasion.
We got it.
And sees your ring, sees you with the paladin. Your recognition is enough.
Okay.
So the two of them don't actually go in through the main door. There's clearly a little side alcove that they sneak through, and then just wait a few minutes, and they may come back with Hamerlin. Back to the team in the corners.
Right.
Well, I'd like to. I'm going to walk over to Kaleva and.
Oh yeah. Totally over there.
That's what we're doing.
We ended on let's go see Kaleva.
As you're walking towards Kaleva, there's one loose child of the seed, another young woman with dark hair, just kind of flailing about. She looks very sick and pale and super wild, and you hear her little like, "Be the leaf, be the tree."
I'm the tree, I'm the leaf.
And then she like flips past you, and then one of the healers chases after her to try to like grab her and bring her back to the little tents that they've set up with some shade to give people tonics and assess them.
Right.
Kaleva,
Oh, hi.
Hey!
Kaleva, what's going on here?
Well, after we talked about it, we wanted to make sure that we came down and boarded up this well, which clearly is
I think it's a good call.
causing some serious illness
Until
in
we
our
figure
people.
some stuff out.
Have you tried to do anything with the water, test it to see?
No,
what
I
is-
figured it was just better for now to
It's
just
an excellent idea.
board it up, and then when we have all of our local people back in town and
Right.
all the guests have left, then maybe we can deal with.
So you know what to down in the well, because you've been down there.
You went
There's
into
vein. Yeah, Ahloni went in there first, and then I went in as well to see if it was magical. Couldn't find any magic, but there is
That is
veins.
good to know.
of-
And she gestures over to somebody, and they make some notes.
Oh yeah. So there's veins of metal that I've never seen, and I work with metal, and I don't know what it is, so I don't trust it. Ahloni licked it, which was weird, but apparently he's okay still. He hasn't started bleeding from any orifices that I know of.
I think if he took a piece of the metal and he just licked it regularly, he might not be as good as he is now. So maybe just a one-time hit was all right. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I suspect it could be obviously what is also causing my own ailments, as you have
Now-
witnessed.
Well,
so
Yeah,
we wanted
also.
to talk about that actually, Cleve. If I could just mention something to you first.
Go
Hold
ahead.
on just
No,
one
I'm just
second.
finding something.
So, your father, he built the well.
yes, but I don't think that he knew that wherever we've dug down to get the water, that there would be the metal or whatever it is down there. I
Yeah.
suspect it's an accident.
But Cleve, all of
Looks pretty
these
intentional.
poor people have been moved to this part of the town, and he
The
built
corners
the well.
is, yes, where many of the people who don't have homes or, it's cold winters here in Kaimond, and they collect here and live together in their own community.
So does your father know that you've been drinking from the well as well?
No, I suspect he has no concern for why I would even be over here. He always wants me to spend my time doing things like the other noble girls are
I
off to do.
understand.
And of course, you know that I have taken the vow to be a warrior and to keep peace here in Elyarin.
Of
and
course.
as captain of the guard, I took it upon myself to come and take care of the people here.
Just a recommendation, but I would recommend that maybe it might be a good idea for you to tell your father just to see what his response would be, that you've been drinking from the well and that you've been experiencing these bleeds.
I feel like either I have two sets of bad news. Either he knows, and that's terrible,
Right,
and he's a horrible
exactly.
thing to have done, or he also doesn't care and possibly doesn't care about me, so...
But either
I
way,
mean, either way, it sounds like bad news.
it would be bad news, but don't you think that it would be good for you to know where he stands with something like this in order for you to get a better idea
I agree.
about how things are being handled here
I mean, he's
in
off
your
to quite
city?
a tear this morning. Zup is missing. Something happened at the palace.
Yeah.
Maybe today isn't the best day. Burke
No, as long
and
as you have
Dallin
the
are just
information, that's all.
keeping everyone's attention. They're very busy. They have just parties every hour with
Quick
different
note.
groups.
This red dirt down the well, veins of metal, stones behind the stone. There's this. Does this look familiar?
No,
No.
never seen anything that color red in a rock before.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what's down the well?
Yeah.
Can we keep it?
You can keep some.
Just a piece.
Yeah. I gotta keep showing it around.
Right, of course, yeah. Absolutely. Do you know why your father was so upset this morning?
No, I don't know. He just went to the palace to speak to Hamerlin and came back in a storm.
Left in a rage.
Is there anything you can tell us about the mines outside of town?
I've never been there, but I understand the local kids go out and, want to investigate because it rumors that it's a spooky place.
Yeah.
And of course, they always come back telling us, oh, we heard funny noises, and they scare each other. Sometimes we lose a child out there, and we have to go rescue them because other kids took one out and, thought it was funny to leave them in the mine. But
So the kid can always be, the children that have been lost in there have always been rescued.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Well, that's good to know.
These people you have with you are healers, I assume.
Some of them, yes.
Have you had any luck healing people?
We've been giving them restorative tonics. I think it's going to take some time.
Oh. Do you have anything for my friend here? It was his first night drinking last night.
Woof.
You remember.
Yes.
Form of restoration?
I believe-
I want to apologize for vomiting. on
Great, you're lucky she's not holding a grudge right
Do
now.
I remember vomiting on her?
Roll history. At disadvantage. You roll everything at disadvantage right now.
That's right. Oh yeah, and you. Sorry, hair and makeup and costumes.
Should be more embarrassed
All right,
about
here we
last
go.
night.
At disadvantage, history, 5.
You do not remember.
You don't remember shit.
Yeah, I don't think he remembers what happened last night. He's feeling pretty rough.
He's really struggling
Oh,
today.
man,
I
I should have
had-
gotten really drunk.
I had
That's what
an apple turnover.
Yeah, and he's finding a lot of solace in sausage, if you know that.
I believe one of the healers here, she's
There.
a senior healer. She might be able to, but she calls her over and they whisper, and the healer is like, and
Oh,
then
how
Kalila
much?
is like, I could front it. It's 100 gold pieces for the
damn.
components for the spell.
I don't know if we need that. I think maybe what we might need more is a temple. If you
Hang on,
You know
hold
where-
on. I will respect the wishes and customs of the people if it is necessary.
I will say this guy did kill a banshee with his bare hands last night.
I will,
he's
I will split
brilliant.
it with you.
I remember.
I will
I'm
contribute.
not saying you need to pay. I'm
50
telling
gold
the healer
pieces.
that you do a favor to the people who are being regarded as heroes of the town.
They won't. It's no. They just need.
2, 3,
Oh,
for
jeez.
Christ.
4.
Okay, so you guys gonna spend the money to do the restoration spell?
Tell you what, sure.
Diamond dust.
We'll spin it. Let's
100
spin
gold
it.
pieces worth of diamond dust.
Okay.
I give him 50. I give 50.
All right, I'll give him 50 as well. You got it. That'd be
50
great.
gold
I'd like this guy to be
Okay.
not dragging his ass anymore.
Right.
The spell takes effect, and you lose it. Your point of exhaustion is cleared. You guys just cast a very high level spell to get rid of that.
Ah,
Work, team.
Yeah. How you feeling?
I
Better?
feel really. I feel really good.
Yeah. All right.
Well done.
And quickly before we go back to the people in the palace, Kaleva looks at you and she's just like, also, if you could just tell Arrin I'm a little bit embarrassed. I acted unbecoming last night of a noble, and I
Whoa.
I just want please
pull me aside.
please apologize to Arrin and let her know that
You know, I actually.
it was uncouth.
Hold on. When you left, Arrin came out and we had a little chit chat, and she said that you were absolutely flawless and that she was the one who was deeply ashamed
Roll
and
deception.
embarrassed.
Thanks, Sanguina. You're a good little vampire, thank you.
25.
Oh! Okay, continue with this, because she is like
Eating it up.
so nice of you to say.
She's about to be.
Arrin was absolutely mortified. She really wanted to do all kinds of unbelievably inappropriate things to you. And
Never mind.
she just stuck when she stuck one foot in her mouth. She realized that her mouth was so much bigger, and so she stuck the other foot in, and she just kept going. She stuck another fist in, and then her other fist in. She feels horrible, and she was afraid that she came on far too strongly for your liking, and when you offered her that bottle of wine, she wanted
She
nothing.
told you.
She wanted nothing more than to just partake in a glass.
She didn't tell you that.
And to make you, she did, and to make you feel better about the whole horrible situation, because she's also deeply ashamed about the situation with her friend, with Elendar in the vomit, and so.
Have I been out of earshot, or am I?
You could probably you hear them whispering.
Oh, okay.
It's up to you. Can how much you're leaning in to listen.
I'm
is-
fully leaning in.
Okay. Roll a quick persuasion for me.
Oh, absolutely. I will happily do that. Oh, fuck.
9.
I mean, it's not great, but the lie, not lie, I guess, because the way that you tell it rings true to her.
The fib?
But the continuation that feels inappropriately sexual to her is a little bit like, okay,
Not to worry. Just not to worry.
She seems a little bit uncomfortable, but she's always a little bit uncomfortable with you guys that way, so.
You conducted yourself with perfect integrity, and Arrin wanted me to tell you that.
Well, I very much appreciate that.
Oh, hey, before we leave, so Zup, you saw me steal his book last night.
Yeah, you
and-
guys were quite cruel.
Well, that book, when put to fire, it was all magic, by the way.
Oh.
And he seemed really intent on getting our names. I just wanted to let you know why. And he did run off, because I think we caught him red-handed. But in that book, it's...
Did you see what happened to Zup?
So Ahloni chased him,
Okay.
and they made their way into the palace, and apparently he disappeared. Because he was trailing him for quite a long time, he said, and then he just, poof, disappeared.
Oh, I can't imagine that Zup can poof disappear, but people are capable of it.
Well, I mean, he clearly uses magic, and maybe he's been keeping that a secret from you guys.
He's definitely been keeping it a secret from the Vernau family.
And he's also, have you ever heard him speak Goblin? Because he writes it. Yeah.
These are all the secrets.
In-
He's got all the secrets.
He keeps it
That's-
as a secret. I have a funny feeling that, because I mean, so far people are showing themselves to be not what they were initially. I think he might be a goblin,
Strange things.
which explains
Agreed.
how tiny he is. Yeah.
Keep your ears
Thank you for
perked.
sharing.
We're searching for him.
Has he ever done anything weird?
He's always kind of a little bit weird.
Oh, yeah,
Definitely
definitely.
not of the case that you mean. I suspect that I should bring this news back to the family
Well,
and
what-
investigate. We
think-
have a room of his that we can search through, probably.
Can
think that
we
would be-
take a look at this?
It's my father's seal.
Yeah. To look anywhere in town is what it says.
You can't. The house is full of people visiting right now.
I don't care.
Perhaps we can let me investigate first, and then I will bring news to you.
But for the sake of full transparency as well, we were just over at Jenny's. And Jenny did mention that Zup was in her store inquiring about the mine and if anybody had been frequenting it recently. And she said that he was acting strangely, and that's the reason why we're eventually going to be heading to that mine. He might.
If you want to go to the mine,
Yes.
you should just let some of the guards know at the gates, and they can give you access in a cart. They probably won't go in with you, so that you can travel there faster.
Oh, fantastic.
A few hours.
That would be wonderful.
Otherwise,
Absolutely need that.
just take the seal with you, and they'll help you out.
Word.
They probably won't go in.
No.
Many of them were children here when the stories of it being haunted were true. Not that my guards are cowards.
No, of course not. And we don't need their help anyways. We're more than
fantastic.
capable of handling whatever.
Now, if you don't
might
mind
be
me
in there.
leaving you to whatever it is you'll get up to during the day, but
Anything else?
I'm trying to
Where is your
organize
house?
this. It's in the Palatinate district.
Cool. I head there.
You're walking, you head
guys coming?
strongly towards the Palatinate district.
Absolutely, I'll
Just a
follow you.
second,
Oh.
but I'll let you do you.
So
I'm out.
you start to walk.
Okay, so if that's the case, I feel pretty good. I feel all right. I look at the young children who are trying to flutter away and escape.
Yeah.
And I gently stop one and I say, "You are one of the children of the, what is it?
Children of the seed.
Children of the seed. Yes, you are life and light and
We are the leaf.
the leaf.
We are the tree.
Yes.
We
Well,
are
I-
the stream. We are the ocean. We are light.
Okay, here. Okay. I am darkness and shadow and forgotten. But these kind people here want to make you feel better because you are sick. I was sick. I didn't know, but I knew it hurt. But they made me feel good. So if you let
Do you
them
want
make
some seeds?
no.
Do you want to be life? Be death?
I will have a seed.
She passes you a little packet of, she has just many of them. As she leans down to grab the seed packet out of one of her little pockets in her shift, you notice that she's also wearing a necklace with red beads on it.
Would I know what that signifies?
You can roll history.
Cool. Would it be by chance religious?
No.
Okay.
The red rocks.
No.
Well, you notice.
No,
And
that's a
Oh, yeah.
It's a super no.
It's a super no.
that's a hella no. That's a
Roll.
hell no. 64.
Ooh. On the edge. So, as you're quickly surveying that, not like down her shirt, but you're noticing that she's got a necklace
Yeah.
on, so you don't want to like lean all the way in to see. And while she's
I'm
doing
not that kind of elf.
right, she coughs into your face and just blood all over you. Oh. And one of the healers comes running over to you, and they're just like, screw me down. Pat,
All the
pat,
fluids.
pat, pat, pat. And then they quickly
Lately.
try to pull the child of the seat over to the side and trying to give them.
Not pleasant when people's goo ends up on you now, is it?
Metagame. Keep my name out your mouth.
So
I'll apologize to you another time.
we leave you, and you're on your way. And
Yep.
we're back at the council palace where the two guards emerge, and they quickly run. All the guards kind of run to the front to give everybody some room, and they block off this hallway towards the council chambers so that you are in a space for a quiet meeting with Hamerlin as she emerges. She looks much as you remember, but very serious.
Lady Hamerlin, we found this white rose in the cell where the Green Mother was being kept. Now, this is a magic item. Is there anything you can tell me about it? There appears to be something...
Put it in my goddamn hand.
right?
She throws it against the wall.
Right!
And then she grabs it and picks it up.
There's a little hobbit in there.
It's fucking magic.
Well,
Did you plant it?
No.
No, we found it in the cells. Clearly.
Well, I
belongs to
had
the
it
Green Mother.
planted in a little pot, but someone decided.
Plant it in some actual dirt. Find out what happens.
Deal.
Really?
Hey, you're here to ask
what
me
I
about a
said
fucking
earlier.
magic plant?
No.
No, Zup. He's a dirty little crook. He speaks Goblin, and
So I
that
know
ledger.
some great people who speak Goblin.
The ledger.
This guy
Half-orc
speaks Goblin.
speaks Goblin.
The ledger that he has been keeping and writing our names in is a magic book, with a very
Do you have
murderous.
this book with you?
No,
Yes.
we burned it.
No.
No, you still have it.
Oh, no,
Yeah, I
you
have it.
Oh.
Okay.
We only held it over the fire so that we could see on the pages. We didn't.
So to
Burn
see
it,
the
burn
magic
it.
in the pages, you have to expose it to fire.
Yeah, so I'm assuming
But-
there's a candle around.
Yeah, or I can make fucking fire. Can't you?
I'm not talking in my accent, so I'm
Oh,
actually speaking.
I like that came
I'm gonna
from
roll.
Roz.
I'll roll back the Hamerlin sass a smidge. Okay, yeah, you see candles.
Yeah, so
There's some small lanterns along the way.
okay, now back in the accent. So I take a page of the book and just put it over a candle, so I don't ask. I just show it, and the writing appears, and it's like, see, he went from snarky comments about us. Now there's goblin writing, and it says. The little mouse come from far to find the key and plays a part. When the flash of daggers shine, I'll kill them all and take what's mine. Yeah, which is really
How did you
impressive
know that?
because it rhymes
read
after
Goblin.
the translation, but also clearly in Goblin.
I'm a wizard.
It's well translated, I must say.
So when
Roll
we
performance.
So very sketchy.
that and when we pursued him, he fled and disappeared.
Yeah,
No,
21.
I
How
chased
did he
him down
disappear?
last night, okay? I ran that fucker through the entire city.
That is important. How did he disappear? Was it here?
It was
Yes.
right in the castle. I came up through these tunnels. You have a shit ton of tunnels down there underneath your castle, running all over the place. Chased him through the tunnels, came up into the cell room where he had stabbed one of the dogs to try to throw me off his trail. And then I healed the dog and came around the corner to find him, but he had just vanished. In that
Good
moment, I could not find him.
That explains the spell cast here last night. Fuck. Okay.
But I would maybe ask a question of the man he worked for.
I've had the same thought.
Yeah, Harl, we heard, was very upset this morning and in kind of a little, argument here, maybe.
We're-
what's,
The town council has met today. We are investigating him.
But if this
Investigating Harbor now.
Yes.
Brilliant.
He's not welcome back in the chamber until we prove or disprove the allegations.
Can we search his office?
There are already guards there.
All right.
I've already been through his office.
So Zap was definitely using some magic last night.
The extra eyes, always helpful.
We happen
Take
to
a
be
look in his
very good at
office.
finding things.
Yeah, you're welcome to investigate his office.
Nope.
Termic can take you. That little guard's useless.
He is a nice fellow. He's doing a good job cleaning up the dog blood.
He was supposed to be one watch last night.
It was. Yes, there was nobody in that room when I went in there last night. Nobody.
Also, Zup stabbed a puppy dog, which in my
Well,
eyes,
clearly, so that you wouldn't keep chasing him. Fuck.
Yes,
Okay.
I put an arrow in his leg, but he moved in a way I've not seen before. He just seemed to almost his entire body just shifted, almost
Misty
like he was
step.
here and
He's
then
got
not where he
misty
was. But he's clearly a magic wielder.
Anyways, glad we brought you up to speed. Now, kindly point me in the direction of this bloke's office.
One of the guards will take you. They'll take you anywhere you need to go while you're here.
Thank you, Lady Hamerlin, for your time.
And I feel, excuse me, I gotta get back into this thing because there's some fucking shit going down. You know what? Heroes show up in town, it's goddamn every goddamn time. And she just keeps swearing as she storms away.
We
back
solve
in.
your problems, yeah.
Maybe
She
bad
just
stuff
did a
happens
finger
and
behind her
anti-heroes
back.
show up.
Just saying.
She's just 2 fingers up behind you.
But you'll tell the guards to take us to the office, right?
I
They
like
were there
her.
for this conversation.
I like her a lot. I don't know.
I
This is
really
something
like
there.
her. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
She could sass me any day.
Okay, so we've got.
Are you gonna
people
make
going-
a really awkward exchange with her too?
Fuck you, Senno.
I can help.
It's not a sexual thing. I have a lot of respect for both of these women.
Yeah,
Is that what they call it these days?
All right, I'm gonna go check out this
All right,
office.
team. We've got a group who are on their way to the Palatinate district, and a group off to investigate Harl Vernau's office in the council palace. And we'll find out what's in both of those locations next time.
Damn it.
We good.
What?
We good.
We good.
I like this game, you guys.
Investigate.
Yeah.
Not too shabby, not too
You guys
shabby.
didn't ask her about the mines.
Oh
We
shit.
don't know about the mines.
Right.
Because we haven't
You
met
don't know about the
them.
mines.
Exactly.
I was
Exactly.
biting my tongue to
Yeah.
not ask about the
Right.
mines so hard.
Cool.
Yeah.
Shit.